So when we think about people, we think about how important they are to the ecosystem at large. We think about how we work with assets, and there's a lot of things that we know about assets, but there's also things that we know about work. Well, at the center of all of that is our people. We are constantly looking at ways to make the job site more efficient through the understanding of a person, and that's what really comes first.
Many of the solutions that we're building are around this idea of efficiency, and that doesn't mean that we're trying to take the people out of the equation. We don't want to replace their jobs. We want to use people where they're the most valuable. And so we need to ensure that they're safe on job sites, that they are using equipment that they're able to work well and are trained to use. And so yeah, our solutions are leveraging people where they're most valuable.
Think about how much time we spent talking about the asset and servicing the asset and all the things about making vehicles and equipment stay up and running, and there's so much power there. What if I can tell you also how much time people are spending on that?
Right.
Yep. So that's a huge factor in here when we think about all of these other, how all of this kind of works in one giant, ecosystem. That's our word, right? But we really think about how I can take a step back and take a look at how much time people are spending on working on assets, and I can think about how can we better help yards, mechanics. If we're spending a lot of time servicing equipment, that tells us a lot about that piece of equipment. If we're spending an abundant amount of time servicing in the yard, we can see maybe that yard needs some help. Needs
allocate
to get more
resources
people
over there.
Exactly.
Yes. And that's the power of the ecosystem, because it seems like so many people say things like we have an ecosystem or we're building an ecosystem, but at the end of the day, we really do have an ecosystem.
It's
and that's where the power is.
within our ecosystem that blends us all together. We're really all intertwined and interconnected because one relies on the other.